Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Every day is a wonderful day, and today is your day, Cancer. How are you? It's the Starseed King coming to you with divine guidance, love, and inner peace for your sound mind. Now, keep in mind that this is a general message, so feel free to love what you like and leave what you don't for the Libra new moon eclipse starting on the 14th, this Saturday, the 14th of October 2023. Now, what's going on is Libra is a sign of relationships. This is happening in your fourth home, okay? Now, fourth house. It's in your fourth house, which represents home, okay? So it could be whoever is under your home, okay? Who's under your roof, your lifestyle that's under your roof. There's going to be things that may be coming to an end, okay? Now, the ruler of Libra is Venus. Venus is in your third house, okay? So now that means that Venus is in your mindset. You got love on your mind, okay? So things at your home, or there may be things that are starting to change in your home. But right, you want to do what you want to do is keep love on your mind. Lead with love, okay? So that we can see what's going on with your life and keep your life going, because right now it's all about things that are going to be coming to an end for you, Cancer. All right. So now it's going to be in your relationships dynamics. Okay. These things will change. Okay. Now change can mean adjustment. Okay. Like just a little tweak here, a little talk there. You know what I mean? It could be that. Doesn't mean it has to be so dramatic. Okay. So keep your feelings and your emotions in a love state. Okay. You don't want to lose control. You want to love with control. Okay, control your love and set your intentions as well. Okay, in that direction. Okay, because Venus and Mars are going to be sextiling. So that's where it's like maybe it's going to be the ending of any inhibitions you've had at home. Okay, it could be that. Venus is also going to be squaring, no, it's going to be opposing Saturn. So it might be things that you have as like a bad habit that are going to be changing for the greater good. All right. Also, you're going to have, oh, yeah. And then there's going to be Pluto. Okay. Pluto is going to be squaring the sun and moon. So that's why there's going to be a big like transformation going on. All right. There's a lot going on with this. I could keep going on, but let's get started with your message. Okay. So now first we're going to get your oracle cards and find out what angel is showing up for you. Okay. I hope you're feeling good, Cancer, because this is like, it's a new season anyway. And no matter what, you're always able to handle everything that comes your way. And so I'm not too sure on that. It could be this one. All right. Look. You got Kesed, okay? Kesed is number 4 on the tree of life, okay? So that's all about holding on to that which you love, but it's going to be all about having empathy and forgiveness and things like that. So maybe, like I said, maybe there's something that's been going on at the home where there's been a little bit of infighting or combativeness and things like that. And maybe that's coming to an end, okay? Because remember, I said Venus is in your mindset house, the house of your mind and how you communicate. So you're going to be speaking with love, and maybe that's going to transform. That's what's going to transform the things that are going on in your union, whether it could be with your love mate, your children, or if you have your family, your parents living there too, it could be that too. So let's go ahead and get started with your message. I'm going to shuffle the deck and then we're going to cut it and find out what this divine universe wants me to share with you in the form of divine light, Cancer. That's what it's all about. It's all about you feeling your best, okay? Being at your best, loving at your best, having the best life, okay? Achieving your highest goals, okay, in the areas of your relationship. So, what I would suggest is that, if you get this message before the eclipse, because you're definitely going to want to know it afterwards, look at your birth chart and find out what house Libra rules, okay? Because it could be, the same house as your sun. You never know. Oh, well, it could be the same house as your relationships. Who knows? I'm just saying off the top of the head. So just keep that in mind, that anything can be happening in any aspect of your life with this, because you are a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. All right, let's cut the deck. Tell me, universe, what is this message for the Cancers so they can feel good? All right. You've been called up by the number one creator, the source of all there is. You've been caught up. It's time for you to change your perceptions, okay? And sometimes we overdo things, okay? And it's time for us to take a step back and observe, okay? That's what the hanging man is all about. The hanging man is being kept up, okay? It's like so that you can start up new again, okay? You're being flipped over on your head so you can renew the way you've been thinking, seeing, and feeling, okay? So when you just imagine if you were flipped up over your head, right? And you were like on your head, like you're doing a headstand, I like to explain that. It's like all the blood went to the top of your head, and the blood represents your spirit and your life. The spirit of your life is being changed, okay? But it's the renewing of your mind that it starts a new beginning. So you're getting more life in your visions and things like that, okay? A new perception is what's transforming for you, not against you, all right? So keep that in mind. Let's get started. All right, look, you're going to be building in your rapport, okay? You're going to be taking action towards your passions. Now, this could be something that's going toward the past, or it could be going towards your future, but more than likely, it's going to be going towards your past that's correcting. It's going towards your future that's correcting your past, okay? So you're going to be able to allow yourself to speak up for yourself towards people to get them to do what they need to do to make your life great, just as well as you're making their life great. Because fire is the opposite of water, and you represent a water sign, okay? So that's what you're going for. We're starting out like that. And look what I told you. It's all about the love. You're getting the love that you want, you need, you deserve, okay? The divine mother of all love is speaking to you and telling you that you are good. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are creative. You are fruitful. And they're showing you to be that, okay? To take actions like that. Lead with love, okay? You're already leading with the transformed energy, okay? And that is coming out of anger and going into love, okay? See, you're fiery, and you're naturally water. So if you're coming from a fiery heart, it's time to come back to love, okay? And think more fruitfully. Think more for you instead of against you. Feel that, okay? Feel more. What do you get? We got your gun right here. We got ruled by the moon. We have the high priestess. Okay. Are we talking here? Are we talking here? Okay. Listen to your intuition. Okay. Now, the high priestess is number 2, right? And the empress is number 3. Okay. So you're leading with love, and you may not know exactly where to start when it comes to that. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay down, you're going to feel your emotions, right? You're going to feel your emotions, and you're going to ask yourself, why do I feel this way? And why would I want to change this to see my perceptions through the eyes of love, okay? Through the eyes of love. Remember, you're going to be holding on to that what you love, okay? Now, Cancer, we're talking holding on, all right? That, holding on, right? Okay, so keep that in mind. We're talking about mending things with empathy, with forgiveness, okay? With seeing two sides of something so that it can be beneficial instead of one side to where it's more controlling. So you're controlling, if you're going to control, it's going to be with love, but it's going to be an empathetic kind of love, a motherly kind of love, like the Empress, okay? And you're going to listen to your intuition. You're going to close your eyes. Maybe that, you know what, Cancer, on the it's going to be the day, it's going to be in the daytime because this is a solar eclipse. You want to take a bath, okay? You want to get in the bath and give yourself that kind of therapy where you just relax in with some water, okay? And then you're going to put some roses all up and some incense and things like that. Get into it. Do a little ritual, you know what I mean, for your self-love, maybe even for your lover, you know what I mean? Maybe if you have little children, get them in a bathtub too, and not yours, but you know what I mean. Get them to have a little fun time with them, and then just do it. Ask questions, okay, so you can set your intentions to go forward, right? That way you can be the master of your life with the 8 of discs. That's letting you know it's a new season, okay, and things are coming up good. But it's all about you taking the time to figure out your system of operation to make sure that you're creating a great service. What you're offering is beneficial to everyone so that they can grow and be healthy and strong, all right? And then you look, and then that way the transformation will happen in the form of pleasure, okay? This is the sun in Scorpio. That was the sun in Virgo. Okay, so you have some earth work, okay, some body work, lifestyle work, and then you have some emotional work along with your sexual work, your sensational work, okay? So that's really good. That gives you a lot to do just right there. I mean, I could stop the message right here, but let's go forward. Let's see what's working for you or against you, all right? Boom, your card again, okay? This is represented by Cancer. Now, this is the moon. This represents Cancer. As you can see that there's a crust of protection around, a golden protection around you. So you're being rejuvenated as you're going forward. You may be moving, okay? But whatever it is, it's moving to another level because you're going to achieve your highest aspiration, your highest goal, okay? That you're trying to create. As you can see, that the person who's in the chariot is allowing themselves to go forward, and they're fully protected. They're fully protected with all of the divine light and all of the dark energies that you may not be suspecting coming your way. So there's things that, I mean, you got this is good. Look, and it's giving you power. It's giving you a foundation of power to bring your life together, okay, on one accord. The one thing you want to make sure is that you're not too controlling, because this is the sun in Capricorn, which is your opposite sign. Okay, you don't want to control any Capricorn in your life, and you don't want to control anything to where it's boring, basic, and uninteresting for everyone else. Okay, you don't want to be restrictive, i.e., the bad version of control. There's a good control, and then there's an annoying version of control, because who likes to be controlled? We're all born free, right? Now, look. Follow the desires of your heart. Have control of your passions, but follow the desires of your heart. Okay? Let yourself go into it. Okay? Sometimes you've been holding back so much through control that you don't realize in your heart you want to give, receive, give, receive, till your heart is content. Like that wild animal that's inside of you, that wild side wants to be expressed in your heart, okay? And in the form of your relationships, whatever house this is in, whatever you're connected to, just let yourself have it. Go for the lusty version of it, for the extreme of it, but just make sure you're not stepping on anyone's toes as you're doing it by making anyone comfortable. And there you go with the Justice card. You have the ability to make sure that you make all of the right adjustments for the good, the bad, the happy, the sad. You're bringing everything together from the beginning to the end of your life, of everything in your mind, okay? You're using your wisdom and your intelligence to bring things into harmony that you didn't even believe at some point in time, you didn't believe that you could bring into balance. That's what's going forward with you when you allow yourself to achieve that epic flow. Okay? It's like on the opposite side of you. Again, you got the Holy Grail. This woman is letting her hair down. She's not playing around. She knows that there's something inside of her that's so wild and it's enormous, and she needs to feel that flow. And that's what's going on with you right now, Cancer. That's what's going on right now. It's coming to where it's like the end of you holding yourself back. That's what it seems like right now. It's the end of you holding yourself back. There's no more holding yourself back. Okay? If you love, love. Okay? Put an end to the inhibitions. Okay? But just do it in an empathetic kind of way. Okay? Not a controlling way. I love you and you're going to be this and you're going to know. You're going to be like, I see where you're coming from and I just want you to be here in my life and I want to be a pleasure to you in your life. So how can we have that? Let's start that. Let's start that. Let's put an end to whatever been causing conflict in our life and start a new beginning, okay? With what can make us a new beginning, okay? It's all about taking new actions, okay? Being creative with it, okay? In every aspect of your visions, everything you can see in your intuition, Cancer, okay? You know better than I do, but it's all about a whole new vision, okay? Whatever you can imagine, okay? It's coming from on high, okay? Before you can see it, it's showing you that you can be it, all right? Just know that. It's the opposite of wherever you have been. This is fire, okay? You represent water, Cancer, okay? So it's letting you know it's time for you to change the way that you feel. Transform it. If you get fire and you get water, it's going to start to boil. What's that going to happen? That might be where you are right now, okay? But that boil turns into a steam. It brings out something new, okay? You're not going to boil for too long until you let off steam, okay? You're going to let off steam, and then you're going to learn to love more empathetically, okay? Look, it's time for you to trust your instincts, okay? You're going to go through it to get to it, okay? It's time to go through it to get through it. It's a brand new path that you're on. This is the moon card again, okay? This is literally the moon card, okay? And it's in Pisces. So it's going to, whatever it is, it's going to mature your emotions. It's going to make your emotions more mature, all right? You're going to go through the darkness to know that the light is always going to come out, okay? But you're going to trust your instincts. You're going to see people who are non-beneficial for your relationships, and you're going to see the people for who they are, who are good for your relationships. And you're going to take off your own mask, okay? There's going to be no more mysteries once you go through this rite of passage, okay? There's no need to permanently be in the dark night of the soul, okay? There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And look, there you will find your love coming back together because you have made the right changes. You've made the right decisions, okay? You both, whoever you are in your relationship, okay, whether it's your love mate or your child, okay, you've seen each other's light side and each other's dark side. You've seen each other's light child, you've seen each other's dark child, and you know that what's going on is having a fusion. It's coming together so that you can be love mates, so that you can be lovers. You're doing what's best for your relationship, all right? And look, what I tell you, mind over emotions. You got the Three of Cups. It's going to make your relationship healthier and healthier and healthier. I'm really trying to get you to see this image. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you have the Three of Cups right here, and one is on a pedestal. Two are being supportive to the one that's on a pedestal. On that card, the cups are represented by pomegranates, and above the cups, the water is the juices are flowing from the golden lotus of rejuvenation into the red cup of health, wealth, happiness, and joy. Okay, so this is really representing you. You are being supported by the universe, okay, to bring everything in your mundane life to a flourishing, romantic, friendly, kind, loving, and balanced in harmony feeling, okay? All right? How is that? How is that? Okay, look, it's the end of your darkness, okay? Unrestrict your ambitions that are going forward in your material world. Unrestrict that, okay? The failure is showing this is where you're dark, okay? You're like frustrated, okay? You got the seven of discs, okay? Now, seven on the tree of life represents net suck, okay? So this is where it's saying you have your mind where your heart should be and your heart where your mind should be, and it's flip flopped, okay? That's the status, okay? With Saturn is letting you know you're restricting it, so you're doing it to yourself. So it's as if you're going like this: I'm not going to change. It's up to them. It's up to them. They need to do it. All right. Now, I don't know if that's you, but I'm just giving you. Okay. So it's like that. That is what's about to change for you. Okay. Because there's no way that this dark card is going to be anything beneficial for you. Okay. In your material world, do you want your material life to look like that? Dark and gloomy. Okay. With Saturn restricting everything, making you have to take the step until you change it anyway. That's how Saturn works, because Saturn at the end of the goal is about your grace. Okay. I know you never have probably heard that about Saturn, but it's getting you to read things, redo things. And Saturn's in retrograde anyway. So what you're doing is coming back to you right now. Okay, because it's in retrograde and it's coming right back real fast. So the best thing you can do is get ahead of the game and start doing things with more empathy, with Kesed. Okay, feel that right there, Cancer. Feel that. Feel that which you love. Feel it in your own heart first, and then feel that person, that place, or that thing, or that aspect of your life, and feel it with love. Hold it together. Okay, that is, I mean, such a wonderful card for you. And look, and let everything transform. Okay, out with the old and in with the new. This is the death card. Put an end to that which, remember, look, this was the tantrum card right here. This is the tantrum about your material life. Okay? This is your tantrum. But see, this card is ruled by Venus and it's Taurus. And guess what? On the 28th, it's going to be an eclipse in Taurus. So you're ahead of the game. All right? So you want to make sure that that tantrum is over. Okay? By the before the 28th. All right? Before the 28th, like the 26th, 25th. Okay? You want to be in a good place. So that's why they're letting you know it's time for you to transform. Okay? Or things will transform for you. Okay? That's the best thing that you can do is transform, or the things will transform for you. That's how Saturn works. Okay? So now let's clarify this. Okay? Let's clarify. Yeah, well, let's clarify the seven of this. How can we heal? Ooh, look, it's saying change fast. You got the Eight of Wands. Okay? For the karma, okay, the eight is representing, like, everything goes around. What goes around comes around in the cycle. What goes up must come down. What goes down must come up as just as well. And things will happen swiftly for you. Use your wisdom to achieve the victory. Okay, look at the two purple. It looks like two people in a sense. Okay, really it's like clouds if you could see it, but kind of looks like two people facing each other. And it's like you're looking at each other and you have four wands on each one. And you're looking at your own ideas in a sense of completion, because this represents Mercury in Sagittarius. Yeah, Mercury in Sagittarius. And it's letting you know that you both want to expand. So it's both time for both of you to see things from each other's point of view. Okay, meet in the middle, just like these swords. Meet in the middle. Combine your efforts, all right? Combine your efforts. So it's saying get out of number 7 and elevate to number 8. Do what you got to do, okay? Do what you gotta do for the transformation, okay? And then the death card. We'll just go ahead. Usually I don't do it on the trump cards, on the atus, because they pretty much made the statement. They're letting you know this is the event that's happening for you. It's a transformation. But let's just go ahead and see what we got for that transformation. What is going to be the reward for the transformation, universe, for the Cancer? Being a good boy, a good girl, a good lover, a good partner, a good worker, whatever it is, tell us what's going on. What is that transformation is going to bring? I just saw the fortune card, but we got, what, 2, 3 here? Okay. It's going to bring that sense of completion. Look, look, look. Through doing the work. Hold on. Goodness. Look at you, Cancer. Okay. The Four of Wands is going to be Mars and Venus. Okay, the Four of Wands, Mars and Venus. Mars is looking for love in all the right places, and the only way he could find it is where everybody else finds it, in Venus. Now, this eclipse is being ruled by Venus, and Mars has an aspect with this as well. Oh yeah, because Mars and Venus are sextiling. So your reward is you guys get to come together on one accord. Now, didn't I just say that with this you have two, you're both looking at each other, okay? And you both have great ideas, really. And it's just time for you to make them match each other, okay? Come together on one accord. And then you got that from the coming together on one accord. And then on top of that, you'll be able to do the work that it takes for you to do, because you got Mars in Capricorn. You'll be able to achieve your ambitious goals in your material world, Cancer. I know you like this. I know you love this. I know you're feeling good, okay? For your eclipse, you have a lot going on, but it's all functional if you allow yourself to receive this message. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share since you care. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much, Cancer. Much love.